Listen.
Ms. Mohammed, help us to understand what you were saying.
It was power. They walked into our house because they had power and we had none. They could steal the food from the stove. They could take the blankets from our beds and we could do nothing.
The idea of this radio drama is to reconstruct in as sort of naturalistic a way as possible an asylum appeal case.
And when my sister was older, they could take her body, they could force her to the floor, and they could take her honor in front of her mother, her sister, and her brother. They could...
Take your time, Ms. Mohammed.
When someone switches on this program, they're not sure at first whether they're listening to a recording of a real court case or a drama.
How is the judge like? What is he like?
The judge? He's all right. He's quite firm, but he's got a reputation for being very fair.
He's great. Yeah, he's great. The writer researched various cases in the Somali community.
You'd meet these people, you talk to them, and then you use what you learn and put it into a particular context and turn that into a drama. There's got to be that forward movement. Drama means there has to be that narrative. Drama means there must be people that you're interested in and you want to know what happens to them.
The actors and the non-actors learn so much from each other, they pick up so much, you know, and really quickly you could watch the actors shift the pitch of the scene.
And yet the agent who you say helped you, protected and escorted you, was a member of the Hawiah clan. How can that be?
Because that's how it was.
As a lawyer, I think I was just going to be giving them some insight into how it works on a daily basis, so I was never really expecting to be in it. Generally,
if we're working with non-actors, we tend to try and cast people who are quite similar to the characters that they're playing.
Both paragraph 4.7 and 6.4, which describes the participation of minorities in the Mogadishu economy.
When you're on location, you have so many natural sounds that instantly tell us, right, we're in some kind of institution.
The actors perform better when they've got a reference to the real world. There's a real sort of sense of a place, and the fabric of the building is in there.
A great sequence yesterday where the lawyer and the client were getting into the lift, and there was just that moment where the doors shut, and in a way the sound punctuated their conversation.
They found her hiding behind the house.
This production is in two kind of sections. The first is in a courtroom, which is a very static setup, and then there's more mobile stuff moving from different acoustic spaces using a boom mic, which is a gorgeous stereo mic. And that just gives you a different sort of sense of acoustic space.
Yes, I'm sure I can.
Hard disk recorder, which records onto that. You can see these acoustic panels here, just to stop a lot of kind of like mid and high frequency reflection coming off quite unfriendly brick walls. We just put down this carpet on the floor to stop some of the reflections coming up from the floor. I've been taking notes as we go along, so I know which bit of audio relates to which bit of the scene. It's a question of zooming in, zooming out, cut, paste, erase.
Given that we're trying to create a false documentary feel to this drama, to make it seem as though it is a sort of documentary, actually having different ambiances may work to our advantage, because it'll seem as though we've just taken little moments of a much longer conversation.
Listen. Learn how to listen and get really familiar with whichever kit you choose, so it just becomes an extension of yourself as something you're completely fluid with.
To make a radio drama, I think you need, first and foremost, a really good idea, followed by a really good script. And then you've got your kind of practical elements. You need actors, you need a good sound recordist or studio, and you need a location. It's all about the idea.